No.
No.
Oh, I thought you gave him a +1.
No.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That is so. That's like just knocking on your next door neighbor's house and going, have a dinner. Yeah, you can't. It's a wedding crasher, really.
She's lovely though. She was even lovely that night. So.
I'm glad she came in so far.
Yeah, but close enough. At the time, I like up the band. We do it around.
Hey, our production's next. You want $10,000. Give us a call, 13 10 16.
Hit 105. Brisbane Commerce. Own and use your Holden with confidence on the well-involved Ipswich.
A two-car crash on Laboratory Road at Sandford Road through Mitchelton. There's a crash too on Gunner Road and Bridgevale Boulevard through Homeview. An accident at Eaton's Crossing Road and Queen Elizabeth Drive through Eaton's Hill. A crash in Hurnston on Gilchrist Avenue and Hurnston Road. And some busy going still on the Centenary Highway down to Diddley after that earlier crash. And the M1 from Tanamera up into Egmont Plains. School holidays, the time when parents realise teachers should be paid more. Keep your little ones busy. That's Zone Bowling with club passes starting at $22.90. Search Zone Bowling. Shop it out. Back soon on your mobile. Easy. Okay.
He doesn't understand two things. One, how doggedly determined you are. And three, how bored our net of listeners with their incredible skills.
You said one and then three. Easy and Kate driving you home from their new home. Weekdays, 4:30 on Hit 105. Make better choices with your home at Mortgage Choice.
It's the perfect recipe for happy hearts. Ribs and Rums announces Ace Thursdays. That is, all you can eat ribs and wings every Thursday at Ribs and Rums. All you can eat Thursdays for 12 or adults is $49 per person. With kids 12 and under, all you can eat Thursdays is just $19 per person. Now, all you have to do to make Thursdays Ace is enjoy all you can eat every Thursday at Ribs and Rums. Milton or the Valley, TNC's apply.
Simply head to mortgagechoice.com.au/bootcamp to sign up today. Mortgage Choice, helping you make better choices for a better life. Terms and conditions apply.
Oz Comic Con is back in Brisbane, September 22 to 23 at the Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre. Meet stars from your favourite shows and movies. Check out amazing exhibits from Star Wars and Marvel and incredible cosplayers. Book now at ozcomiccon.com.
Rugged, reliable, and now in run-out. The Mitsubishi Triton range is better value than ever, with ripper deals plus free fuel cards on selected models. Like the Triton GLX 4x4 diesel double cab pickup manual, just $32,990 drive away, plus a bonus $2,000 fuel card. But hurry, only while stocks last. The Mitsubishi run-out sale. The time of your life starts now. Private buyers and ABN holders, terms and conditions apply.
I can't believe we're about to find out if we're having a boy or girl.
Babe, whatever it says, I just want you to know. I'm not worried about darling.
You're not worried about what?
You heard me. Now with Telstra Prepaid Extra, get a bonus 30 gigs across your first 3 recharges of $30 or more, so you don't have to worry about data. First recharge by 29 October. Next year within 60 days of first recharge. For use in Australia within 28 days. New Telstra Prepaid Extra customers only.
With Sportsbet's same-game multi, you can combine the biggest range of NRL markets for one game all on the same pitch with the most relevant facts. Same-game multi from Sportsbet. This is program responsibility.
That's the sound of the
to private airbags. The crackdown follows revelations that private sellers and even used car dealers have legally sold vehicles that are still fitted with dodgy airbags. There's still 1.8 million cars fitted with them across the country. They can spray very strongly on the deployment. Family are defending their 9-year-old daughter who's been threatened with suspension from her school for refusing to sing or stand for the national anthem assembly. 9-year-old Harper Newson, who attends Kendall South State School, says she doesn't believe in what the anthem stands for as it does not respect the Indigenous community. Her parents say the school tried to get hold of the slang apology note and said she'll show it greatly disrespect. Contacted Education Queensland Plenty of pumping stats on the eve of annual pay day. Lunchtime reporters found almost 1 young Aussies who say they've been sexually harassed in the past 5 years. Less than 25 actually reported. And blaring the music during exercise will actually help the well-being partner. Researchers found tubes can delay fatigue because the brain focuses on sounds underwater.
Everyone's just come from home energy bill. Wait and switch to Energy Australia's anytime sale for a fair energy deal today. Visit energyaustralia.com.au.
You're about to get a letter from one Abby J. Coleman. Every answer has to start with that letter. You get one all right, you get 10K, but you get 50K per one. Do you get right? Okay, Brendo? Right, yeah.
Alrighty, your letter this morning is K for kilo.
Okay.
Name something you can fly.
Pass.
Name a body part.
Me.
Name someone Instagram famous. Name a hipster food.
Kale.
Name an Australian sporting team.
Knights.
Name a breed of dog.
Kelby.
Name somewhere you go on the weekend.
The past.
Name something people lose.
Keys.
Name something you do with your partner.
Oh, you did well, buddy. Brendo, you got yourself $300. Okay, that's good. Yeah, very good. For a few questions, I thought. Yeah, exactly right, mate. I'll go through them on your pass. So you might pick yourself the first one. Something you can fly. It's a kite. Kite? Yeah. I didn't actually hear what it was, the question of fly. I didn't hear it. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we're back with me. That's not your fault. And name somewhere you go on the weekend. The answer we've got here is Kmart, but you could have had other bigger stuff.
No, you could have had the Kite Festival. Good on you, Brando. $300 is all yours, bud.
Awesome, cheers, guys.
Good on you, mate. There's always money to be won. We've never had someone walk away empty-handed. For a better way to buy us on the car southsideroyalauctions.com.au. Stick around because we're going to have a conversation about this Serena Williams cartoon that's
Brisbane 205 and Stab over your mat.
You owe me an apology. I have never cheated in my life. I have a daughter and I stand what's right for her and I've never cheated. You owe me an apology.
Yeah, Serena Williams there, very unhappy playing at the US Open when she lost the Grand Slam title. And this story has taken over the world's news cycle ever since that moment.
Yes.
We discussed it here on the show because she was saying that it was a sexism thing, that men wouldn't get treated the same way for the fines that she received for going off at the umpire, which, you know what, yes, in some cases has been true in the past. But I believe if it was a man doing that to a woman umpire in today's type of climate, he would have received a lot of backlash and been in trouble.
I think regardless, I think she's an amazing athlete, and I think unfortunately, we've never seen this behaviour before, and I think bad behaviour is bad behaviour regardless of who you are doing it.
But then yesterday, the heavens opened again for the lovers of hate. And that's what we live in, I think, now too, in a society, is people love outrage.
Yeah.
If there is a story to get on and get on Twitter and give your opinion, people are getting as high on that as I think drug addicts do on there.
Right.
Because they just love to be a part of it. Mark Knight, a cartoonist, has put into the paper on the Herald Sun a picture of Serena Williams as a cartoon, stomping on her racket, getting very upset and having a dummy spit. There's a dummy there. And the umpire is saying to her opponent, Naomi Osaka, can you just let her win? Now, a lot of tweets came out about this, and they're saying, J.K. Rowling, well done on reducing one of the greatest sportswomen alive to a racist and sexist trope and turning a second greatest sportswoman into a faceless prop.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is it do you think, if looking at this cartoon, and we'll get it on our socials, do you think it's racist and sexist?
I would look at it, and I would not see that it's racist, but I am a white woman, so am I not able to say that? Because if you look through Mark Knight and you see what he has drawn cartoons of, a lot of people are saying he's sexist, and I don't know where that's coming from, because he does cartoons about so many predominantly males, to be honest. But this all comes from a lot of Americans as well, and you've got to remember, in America there is a certain people that are untouchables, and that's just what it comes down to. You know, I find it unusual that America is so forgiving of people that have sexual harassment claims against them. Louis C.K., he's back on stage and everyone's fine with that.
Yeah.
But I do believe that they're going to say, look, this is absolute racist, and because I'm not an African-American woman, then I don't feel like I'm allowed to have an opinion on it.
In our pursuit of equality, though, which is an amazing thing, and I really hope we live in a world for my daughter eventually where she doesn't have to argue to get paid the right amount of money and be treated the same way, and I would hope that my sons grow up to treat women in the right way. But in our pursuit of equality, are we becoming slightly unequal at times when it's okay for the week before for this cartoonist to do an embarrassing picture of Nick Kyrgios because of his bad behaviour, but because Serena Williams is a woman, you know, it's out of bounds.
See, I think if I was a woman, why are people saying that it is racist?
Well, because of the drawing of her, I think because it's a caricature, so a lot of her features are exaggerated, which to some Americans especially could be seen as you're portraying the certain features of an African-American woman, like her lips are bigger, her afro is larger, so that becomes a stereotype.
Everyone knows when you go and get a cartoon drawing, you never like it.
Exactly, but that's what they do. But I gotta say, as a comedian at the moment, it's a really tricky time to be alive. And even it's changing. Like, we just played PC School about half an hour ago, and I've changed my thinking of how I write that now, as opposed to it only started 8 weeks ago, and I could get away with a whole lot more stuff that I could, and it's not like it's insulting or racist or anything, but you could get away with it because no one was nitpicking everything and trying to find reasons to be angry at you.
Can I ask, has Serena Williams come out and spoke about it?
I haven't. I've been looking, and I have found nothing about her as yet.
No, she's still sulking from losing the match. She's not talking to anybody.
Because I just feel like what she did, I do feel, I think she had points when she was talking, but I do feel that it was bad behaviour. I think she's an amazing sports person. I think it was bad behaviour regardless, but people are so unusual about it because it's her. We've never seen her.
Her behaviour was terrible on that day, and I'm sure she would look back on it and feel bad.
But the problem is there's a lot of Australians that have come out and said, we don't think it is. A lot of Americans go, well, that's right, you guys are racist.
Racist.
Australia is not racist.
Oh, It's not racist, but it's not as not racist as America.
No more than anyone else.
Yeah.
My point in all of this is, and this is who I feel worse for, and J.K. Rowling, her tweet saying, you know, you've degraded the greatest sportswoman alive and the second greatest sportswoman. Well, Naomi Osaka, and no one's reporting this, and this is where it's unfair, who won the Grand Slam, is the first Japanese tennis player to win a Grand Slam. That should be the positive headlines. How amazing Japan has their greatest tennis player of all time.
And she's come out and said all she wanted to do was cry. She was reduced to feeling like a little child throughout the whole scenario of it.
Exactly.
Playing it against their hero.
And if you're looking at it, I would say you can't call her the second greatest player, because right now she blitzed her in that game 6-2, 6-4. Naomi Osaka is the greatest player.
At the moment.
If Serena was, she's beaten the greatest player. So at the moment, she is the greatest player, but yet we're so concentrated on saying this is all about racism and sexism and everything, rather than going, how amazing that this Japanese woman has beaten the entire world 100% on the world stage.
Don't you feel like there is a lot of Americans, though, this is especially the people that are tweeting, that if you said it's not racist and sexist, they'll go, that's because you are.
Yeah.
But you can't do that. You can't tell me I'm racist. And the same as in the world we live in is, if you apologise to someone, I've hurt your feelings, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that. That apology doesn't count, because they don't care. They want to be outraged and ruin your life, rather than go, oh, okay, great, let's move on.
You know what would be good? If we could put it somewhere in like the weather update, where they go, it's 27 degrees and a chance of rain, and the climate out there is fair to middling chance of outrage. Or, you know, today 0% of outrage. No one's caring today, but 95% of outrage on the later week.
Look, we have Davina Rank, and she's coming up shortly. We've got a lot of calls coming in here. We might take a couple of these when we come back. It's Stab Abby and
Hit 105. Choose, own and use your Holden with confidence at Llewellyn Holden Ipswich.
A car and bike collision, Logan Road and Broadwater Road through Mount East, right outside the servo. Crash on Eden's Crossing Road and Queen Elizabeth Drive through Eden's Hill. A two-car crash on Glen Retreat Road through Mitchelton. 1-2 on Gardner Road and Ridgevale Boulevard through Homeview. Centenary Highway yet to ease from Darra to Jindalee after an earlier crash on the Jindalee Bridge. And Oxley Road Honor Avenue starting to build coming towards the Walter Taylor Bridge. And the Pacific Motorway, a busy run from Greenslopes all the way through to the city. How's your car going? If it's not feeling or sounding right, you should book a Petters brakes, steering and suspension check for just $28. Visit petters.com.au today. It's Chopper Day. Back soon on Hit 105.
Brisbane, what's up? It's your boy Usher. Are you ready for R&B Fridays Live 2018? Can't wait to party with y'all. Bringing a few friends along with me.
Brisbane.
This your boy T-Pain. This Genuine.
It's your girl Eve.
And so many more coming to Brisbane Showgrounds Friday, November 16th. Y'all don't want to miss out on this. Limited. Final tickets from Ticketmaster.
Let's get it.
R&B Fridays Live.
Only from Hit 105.
When it's time to sell your place, go to Australia's #1 place for property, realestate.com.au, where you can take the guesswork out of finding an agent. You can search local agent profiles, compare sales performance, even see who sold properties similar to yours. Because only then can you sell your place with confidence. The most popular place for property, realestate.com.au. This is the place.
At Indeed, we believe a hiring website should offer every business a fair go, not just big business. So with Indeed, you'll attract great candidates with free job listings, no upfront costs, credit cards, or long-term contracts. Since it's free to post, Indeed gives a business of any size a fair go at hiring. Post your job today for free at indeed.com/free. Terms, conditions, quality standards, and usage limits apply.
Pepper Money's personal loans for renovations. With no upfront or ongoing fees, Pepper Money. Real life loans for real people. Eligibility criteria applies.
Looking to take fewer fish oil capsules per day? 4, 5, 6. Try Blackmore's Omega Triple Fish Oil Capsules. It contains a triple strength dose of omega-3s, so you can take fewer capsules and may help aches and pains. 1, 2,
Blackmore's Omega Triple, just $26.49 at Chemist Warehouse. Always read the label, use only as directed. If symptoms persist, consult your healthcare professional. Supplements can only be of use if the dietary intake is inadequate. Chemist Warehouse, lowest prices guaranteed.
Australia, go one better this spring and add delicious in-season avocados to your pesto for a creamy pasta.
In-season creamy Aussie Hess avocados, just $2.40 each.
For the taste of spring, good things are happening at Coles.
Offer ends Tuesday.
Check it out. Lunch is sorted for only $5 at Subway with any selected value range Subway 6-inch sub. Check it out. Non-stop lunch value every day at Subway for just $5. Now that's my kind of value. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Additional cost for extras.
Gardens are having their biggest spring clean stock clearance on over 350 vehicles with savings of up to $12,414. As all down and used vehicles are being swept out the door. And now, do not miss the famous Gardens big spring clean stock clearance while stocks last.
Hey, Taylor. Hey, Veronica. How are you? I'm so good. I'm not worried about data.
Oh, I heard about you and Stephen.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm not worried about data.
Every recharge on Telstra Prepaid Extra gives you unlimited Wi-Fi and over 1 million Telstra Air hotspots in Australia, so you don't have to worry about data.
You owe me a apology. I have never cheated in my life. I have a daughter and I stand what's right for her and I've never cheated. You owe me an apology.
Serena Williams getting upset for losing the game. The US Open the other day, and then a cartoon comes out yesterday by a white male cartoonist, Mark Knight, and everyone's saying her having a dummy spit, he's made it a very racist and sexist looking cartoon.
Yeah, and he's an Australian cartoonist. Like you said, America is very disappointed and outraged by it. So 1060 is our number, you can always call up. We've got Yvonne from Waterford.
Hello.
Hi, what do you think about this? You, just to preface this all, you're a woman of colour, is that correct?
Yes, I'm from Africa.
Yes. And why would you say that a lot of people have said it's racist?
It is, and I think as you said it best, as a white person, it's really hard to understand how racist the cartoon is. You know, because you will never in your life experience racism. I think. I don't think you've ever experienced racism in your life.
No, 100% not. And that's what we're saying. Like, you kind of go, there's a lot of people that are outraged for it that might have a right because they have that understanding for it.
Yeah, and I've said it best again. The way he drew the cartoon, the way he exaggerated the features on her body, like the hair, the lips, the hips, the legs, and the way the cartoon looks, it's angry. And I know she was angry as the one was playing, but there's all these perceptions that and stereotypes that African American women or black women in general are angry people, you know?
Hey, but what would you say about, like, because I really do appreciate where you're coming from, and I'd love to know from other cultures as well, because this cartoonist has depicted people from all different culture, including Korean. And would you say that him drawing a Korean person or also a person of Italian descent would be racist as well?
Yes, I think that I don't know, I've never seen other cartoons that he drew in.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm just speaking from my perspective. I'm looking for other people.
Yeah.
They have their own stereotypes and all that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't speak for the people.
The stereotype is hurtful.
On that note then, Yvonne, most of the people who are commenting on the cartoon being racist and Serena are white American male or female. Do you think they have a right to comment on it as well? Because they haven't experienced racism either.
Yes, they do have the right to comment, and that's what I was saying. Because they've never experienced racism in their life, they wouldn't see it as racist.
Well, thank you for your call, Yvonne. We really appreciate your honesty. It is Stab, Abby and Matt. We'll get that cartoon on our Insta if you haven't seen it.
it's just this whole like racism topic and whatever. Like, when I was younger, I worked in like a warehouse, and it was like full of other like Indian people and stuff, and they speak in their like language and stuff, and I just like I felt like that was racist as because they were capable of speaking English. They could speak to me, but they chose not to, and like I just feel like I wasn't able to say anything, but I just feel like these people who like I don't know why they feel so offended by it. Like this guy's just his job is like does it as a form of comedy. Yeah, I